Hello learners, this is Taranum Jahan from Intra Priyadarshini Government Degree College for Women. Today we are discussing about minority interest. Okay, we are here to calculate a problem or to know the how to calculate the minority interest. In any of the company, the whatever the share that company is having, that if we convert that into a percentage, that will becomes at 100%. Suppose if company H is having 10,000 shares at the rate of rupees 10 each, at the rate of rupees 10 each, means this company is having 100% shares. Then in S company limited, this company is having 5,000 shares at the rate of rupees 10 each. That means this company is also having its 100% shares. Okay, but when holding company take over the maximum shares, H company is having maximum hold on having hold of maximum shares in S company, this company will become a subsidiary company, and H company, as they are having maximum of the shares, they are called as holding company. This company, S company, is called as a subsidiary company. Okay, when out of this 5,000 shares, out of these 5,000 shares, 3,000 shares are held by H limited. Okay, remaining 2,000 shares are held by S limited itself. Okay, whereas H limited is holding maximum of the shares, this company will be called as a holding company, whereas the other 2,000 shareholders are called as a minority interest or minority shareholders. We know that minority means those who are less, who are having their participation in very less. Okay, so the company which is having maximum shares, that company will be called as a holding company. The company which is having less shareholding, that company is called as subsidiary limited, subsidiary company. Whereas these 2,000 shares which are held by the S limited, remaining the smaller part, that will be called as a minority share capital or shareholdings. Okay, now to calculate how the share capital of the minority interest will be calculated, we have a pro forma here which says paid up capital of the shares held by the outsiders or minority interest. This is the pro forma. Then in that paid up value of the shares, we will add proportionate shares in the subsidiary company's capital profit. Then we will add proportionate share in subsidiary company's revenue profit. Then we will add any share in increase in the value of assets of the subsidiary company. All these things are related to subsidiary company only. Okay, then we will deduct the value of losses occurred in capital losses of the subsidiary company. Okay, then another, we will deduct the value of asset if any decreased in subsidiary company. So we will reach our minority interest. When we will see the problem, our question says holding company's capital is 10 lakh, subsidiary company's share capital is 2 lakh, shares held by the holding company is 70%, capital profit of subsidiary company is 60,000, revenue profit of subsidiary company is 30,000. This is the question, and we are asked to determine the minority interest amount from the following. Out of this thing, we are supposed to calculate the minority interest amount. So with the help of this pro forma, we will be solving this question. First one is paid up value of the shares held by the outsiders or minority interest. What is the paid up capital here? What is the total value of shares in the S limited company? It is 2 lakhs, right? 2 lakhs. Now, as we are talking about minority interest, we will see here what is mentioned in the question. It is mentioned in the question that holding company is having 70% of shares holding. Okay, out of out of this 100% share capital, 70% was held by the holding company, so the remaining 30% will be held by the subsidiary company. 100 minus 70 will get this 30. Okay, so out of the total share capital or total value of shares held by the subsidiary company is 2 lakhs. Out of this 2 lakhs, minority interest is only 30%. Okay, when we will calculate this, we'll get 2 lakh into 30%, 2 lakhs into 30% as 60,000. Okay, just a second. Here. The next thing what we have to add the proportionate share in subsidiary companies capital profits. It is given in our question. We'll see it once again. It is a capital profit of subsidiary company 60,000. The total profit of the subsidiary company is 60,000. Out of this 60,000, the value of minority interest was only 30%. Okay, so when we calculate this 60,000 into 30%, you will get here 18,000. Okay, then next comes to proportionate share in subsidiary companies revenue profit. In our question, revenue profit is also mentioned. Revenue profit of subsidiary company is 30,000. Again, the 30,000 is the revenue profit into the percentage of minority interest is 30%. When we'll calculate this 30,000 into 30%, you will get here as 9,000. Okay, and then the last one is proportionate share in the increase in the value of asset. There is no asset is mentioned in our question, so we will add all the items which we have to add. 18 plus 9, it's 27,000. Yes, 27,000. Okay, then we'll add these both. 60,000 plus 27,000, it will comes to 87,000. Okay, then we'll go for the items which we have to deduct. The items which we have to deduct are here. We'll be deducting the losses, capital losses of the subsidiary company, which is not given in our question. Then proportionate share in the decrease in the value of asset, no asset is mentioned in our question, so this will be called nil. So our minority interest will come down to 87,000. So this is our minority interest which we have calculated. Thank you very much. Please note down these things and prepare a note for this, and the next problem will be sent through another video. Take care. Bye.